Did it work?
Yep, looking good.
Woo! Okay, so let's talk about the picked for you products first. And please just ignore what these products are and the data in them, because this is just a bunch of, this is our test environment. It's a bunch of test data that's in here. So we have two ways for you to get products within the Kibo Code. We have a large database, right? And that large database is different than anything you've ever seen because of two big reasons. One, it is curated very, very carefully. We carefully selected all of the suppliers and products to make sure that these are suppliers that we have relationships with, that we've done lots of business with over the years, that they're familiar with what we're doing. Further, we've talked to these suppliers and we've said, listen, we're going to highlight you in our database. We are going to be teaching this to others. We expect cooperation and you to have these products and you to help us and you to be ready for students who want to do business with you. And that's really, really important. So that's one big thing that's important about our database. The other thing that's important about our database is it's not just a database of suppliers and products. It also has gone through our proprietary process where we've taken the products and we have bounced them up against other data sources so that we can understand the things that are important. And what were they? They were market demand and potential profit. But in order to know those things, you have to have looked at a bunch of things, So for example, like here, we know what the cost is, obviously, from and again, this data is not what's important. It's the concept here, the actual numbers, I mean. So we know what the cost is, and we know the MSRP can come from the manufacturer or the supplier. But this sell price is deceptively simple. It's just one number on here. But we actually go out and analyze the market conditions online and populate that. Now, that's an easy sentence to say, and it results in one number, but it is a very complex operation. But it's critical, right? Because if you don't know what you could possibly make with something, then how do you know if it's going to be something you want to do anything with, right? And then the other thing is, and I'll show you that more when we get into Product Analyzer. The other thing is about market demand, and we also analyze that. So, but I started out by saying we have a big database, which is true, millions of products. But then we wanted to do one better than just give everybody one database. We wanted to say, you know what, it's really, really important for us to get rid of obstacles and to make sure that everybody, just gets success as fast as possible. We are going to pick the cream of that database. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to apply ridiculously strict filters to that to pick out the absolute stone cold winners of the group. Now all the products are good, right? But these are less than 0.5% of every product in the database, okay, that make up the cream. And then what we're going to allow you to do as, a member of the Kibo Code is to come in here and select 5 of them that are for you. Okay, you're going to go in here and you can just tool around and look. You can't really do anything other than just randomly dip into the database. You can hit refresh, and you'll see new ones. And then you find ones that you like and you add to your list of products, add to my products. You can select 5. Once you say add to my products, they are no longer available for anyone else. Okay, that's the key. And they become yours and they become part of your stable of 5 products that are out here. You can see I've selected 2 out of 5. So you'll have 5 products, and we plan on spending time building a big business with your 5 products that you pick, okay? But then, of course, and I should say also, it's not just that you have the products. The other thing about the pick for you products, and I'll use the placeholder products as an example, which I won't get into right now. Each of the products that is yours comes with the perfect description, like this level of quality description that will end up on your site, okay? So you don't have to do any of that, and that's very, very important, okay? The other area that we can look at products is just the overall product database. Now, I talked to you about the having access to getting your products. And this is your way into the rest of the products, the rest of the millions of products, okay? And again, it's all about, slicing and dicing, searching on, market demand, and how much these products can make you, and maybe you're interested in those and things like that. We have a lot to talk through and teach you about that. But the concept is you can now dip in and slice and dice into the overall database. And what you're doing essentially is you're constantly adding them to your products. And you'll have this My Products tab. And this will be a combination of the 5 products that you picked that are the done for you products and any other number of products that you ultimately pick from our database, which by the way is also growing every single day. And then from here, and I have to just move the site around here a little bit. From here, it's essentially just as easy as taking any of them and publishing them to any of the stores that you have. And all sorts of things are pre-populated, and you can do as many stores as you like. And so hopefully this gives you an idea of how, that this incredibly time-consuming system that I talked about of finding products, this takes all of that away, and that's why it's so valuable.